Kaikoura is known throughout the world for its whale and dolphin watching industry. In fact, Kaikoura's always had a connection to whales. First we came to hunt them, and now we protect them and share their beauty with others. Let's find out why there are so many species of whales and dolphins here. Mike, why is Kaikoura such a hotspot for whales?
Well, they're actually just here to feed on squid, and they're all males.
What is the thing about Kaikoura and being so close to the coast that makes them come in here?
Well, we've got this big canyon that comes right in here, Kaikoura Canyon, and the trench goes right in and then back out. So it's really deep water, you know, over 1,000 metres deep here, and that's where the giant squid are. So it's close to the coast, and they just come in here and stay. And they stay because there's plenty of food there for their natural cycle of maybe diving for 30 minutes or a wee bit longer, and then staying on the surface for 5 to 7 minutes. And before we oxygenate their blood, and then they just dive again, and it just goes over and over and over. These ones here are probably 3/4 grand, so they're not big, mature males. So they can't compete with the other big males for the females. So they come here and they're just sort of building up strength and size, and then when they get fully matured, they'll go off and try and mate with females.
What are these dolphins out here?
They're dusky dolphins, they're here to feed.
And are they always around Kaikoura?
Oh, not always around, but they're here most of the time because the upwellings of the current bring up the small fish in that, so there's quite high densities of fish here. So they come here to feed, so they just stay in these areas as preferred feeding grounds, really.
How many do you think are in that pod right now?
Probably 400 to 500.
And is that usual?
It can be higher than that, but often there's just smaller pods around, but you know, it's good to see numbers like that.
Are there some babies in there as well?
A lot of young ones, yes. And people shouldn't really go speeding through pods of dolphins when they've got young ones here because they can't get out the way.
The dolphin boats have been out this morning and people have been swimming with them. There's
Yes.
none here now. Why is that?
They have a time off period, actually, a voluntary time off period. And the period between 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock is when the dolphins appear to be least active. So when they're having that time, they're just sort of milling around, not feeding as much. So they don't go out and interact with them, so they just leave them alone, and it's a good practice.
Kaikoura is certainly the dolphin and whale watching capital of New Zealand, if not the world. This is one place where these water-dwelling locals attract thousands of people every year just to watch them play and thrive in the food-rich currents of the Kaikoura coastline. These marine mammals are so much a part of the neighbourhood, you can even watch dolphin acrobatic displays from the beach.